of a writer. A roaring and a deafening silence illumined all around me. And I watched time secretly echo its story as it crawled across them plain, unwanted walls. Stuck inside the four corners of a void that I immersively dragged myself into. Just playing out my room. We discarded the scent. I fell into an abyss. The abyss where 1,000 eyes peer and they illuminate space and islands. It's lost inside a shadow. Place a thoroughly early face. It's lost inside this shadow. Place a thoroughly early escape. I became a shell of everything I was ever meant to be. And I became weak and fragile, something that I never wanted to see. And I awoke each day disheartened to that chaos of bedlam that controlled my life. I watched the small flicker of a flame burn brighter. As I watched the ink spill onto the pages that evolved me into being a writer. And someone obviously grew before me. As I rebuilt this kingdom and I'm taking back my stolen glory. And amongst that noise that I bet on our debts, I came up from them gallows and refused to take my last breath. So don't you see? I am the voice of my voiceless past. I'm taking that nightmare and I'm turning it into my craft. And I'll emerge in them shadows that I saw past and I've come to tell my story today. I won't stop. Not for no one. Not until you give it up for Smithfield Cravers, because Adam's sound, isn't it? So I've taken, like I said, like Adam said as well, a bit of a long hiatus. And this is my bread and butter, this is what I do, like this is how I make money, so it's been a very, very cheap few months. Especially travelling, it's been a bit. But during my hiatus, one of the main reasons why I took it off is because I just kind of fell into a bit of a bad slump in the winter in my head. A lot of people, really close people, started kind of dying around me, which was really fucking strange, you know, because it's normally death comes in threes, but this came in like sixes, so two of them in particular were really, really close to my heart. And I wrote this poem a long time ago for a friend who died an even longer time ago. But I think it's really relevant for not just myself, as collectively, like university, for those people that we do lose in our lives, because love is a connection and that never dies, you know. We only leave this physical realm and God knows where we fucking go, but Phil Kenny will tell you anyway. He knows all these things and the bits. But I want to dedicate this one in particular to my good friend Benny and my sort of other mother, Joanna. Who passed away in the past 2 months, so this is where the albatross flies. I find a moment to tap into my peace within. I'm still, I'm grounded, and I breathe. I float in the water in my quiet thoughts and I feel them as they cleanse my skin. And then swim towards a serenity that I hold in my mind's eye, see. I take refuge in this paradise within. on the long golden beaches. I hear the tide come in. To and fro they cleanse the grief of my self-proclaimed sin. The waves entangle guilt that are held inside these hard-working hands. It carries the salt that blesses and gently kisses the sand. See, I come here for the comfort of that peace of my mind. Especially in the turn of this season where time, it always seems to unwind. Sometimes I see you. You're just across the way. You sit just like me, only across another bed. Playing out our song like a conversation, we answer each other's call. Run away from the memory where the tower was struck, where it crumbled and it seemed to take its fall. So I can only explain. There's an ocean between us. But our albatross flies and it keeps all of our secrets. Separating our physical terrains. And you're still alive. You just exist on a different plane. Thank you. This is it's a bit of a glad poem, like most of my poems. There's too many layers to describe it. It's just about the state of the world and how it's all full of deception and corruption and deception leaks into everyday life as well. So take it as you want. For any French speakers in here, sorry that I butchered the language, but you know what I mean. It's the accent. That's what I'd like to say. So this is the one that's spot. The world as we know it does not exist. We watch through grey windows and claim this deep abyss to be undying bliss. Our cigarette-stained fingers, long inhale and dead wish of a kiss. The moment is a spot. Oh, this world does not exist. And them heavy tears, they tunnel down from above. They crash upon our machines and metal structures because we have forgotten love. It's the surface like them brushes do when they're tapping on top of a snare. Take one wrong turn and then fires burn, trap beneath society's stare. But air fills our lungs. Yet frustration pollutes the mind. We're caught between the hands of time, the 9 to 5s and the perfect homes to design. Chanel number 5. You better stay on top and strive to stay alive. The neon signs they promote false promises and destruction fulfills our lives. So we consider, we obey. We are taught to cover our eyes. We are misled to be led, and they teach us how to be blind. Peloton. It's not time to create. Peloton, to sit, to reflect, to restore our faith. Peloton. It's not time to escape. And for the sake of love and beauty. Peloton. Peloton. It's why not real. Because I never married legally. There's no savings in my bank account, there's no amount for a down payment on my dream house. Surely I should live securely by 30. It's not real. Because that piece of paper will never define me. It will never wine and dine me and provide me with this extravagant life. And that comfort of guarantee, a plan for children, before I see 33. The gown, a big day, a university degree, the pension plan and the gift of a yearly anniversary. But this is not my ideology, and so I'm not real, because my life is nothing more than a mere fallacy. Je ne suis pas réel, je n'existe pas. Le monde existed. So in this long age of lost souls, well, we've only been seeking the answers. From sleep deprivation and the preachings, the teachings, we're programmed by these false idols. And we're all too ready to sell our souls for that instant gratification. We've got 10 minutes on top of this parody of corrupted creation, this misled, misinformed Cajun of education. We are hungry because we are the tortured spirits that are bound to this mechanical wheel. A mechanical wheel that never ceases to slow down, well, not until its last jewel. It's fallen from its rusting old crown. See, we are forever torn by the greed of hands that hold our very faces into this cold and a hollow ground. And the self-centered, melodramatic, confused political agenda. And these power trips, they're policing more than just our language. And in no anguish. See, we fall silent. So I no longer want to be another screw in this industrious machine. One that turns and burns and profits those who divide and conquer, misguide and wander through land paper by bloodshed, fear and war. So tell me what it is that we're all divided and fucking fighting for. Because our naive eyes are directed to a glittering screen. And war denied our birthrights and they have us addicted to the obscene. See, we're worshipping the wrong individuals and our laws, they're written by lustful criminals and it's irresistible. Because our media is a plague religion. We've got our hands in our pockets to purchase them brands who'll never listen. With our day-to-day choices and our day-to-day indecisions, well, we are much more than living experimental exhibitions. So when did we stop breathing and thinking, having an awareness of ourselves? See, sex sells and violence swells and wealth leaves health neglected in our empty beds. An insensitive roar of a once spiritual creation is now overfed, war consumed by constant stimulation. We sacrifice our dear hearts, all in exchange for that glorification. So will any of this matter? When our time is done. Le monde n'existe pas. Je n'existe pas. Et toi, tu n'existes pas. Nous n'évoluons plus. Thank you so much. Actually took me somewhere for once, not like the rest of them. That I take the poem on the road with me wherever I went, because normally, like my husband is down the back, Casey, extraordinary artist. He normally works a normal job where I'm just a fucking idiot that does poetry as a living. It's a joke, sort of. So I travel a lot without him, and I'm just very independent in that way. I don't know how he puts up with me, so I thought I'd take it everywhere with me while he wasn't there to get the emotion, like instead of just writing it around him, you know, just to really feel what it was like. Yeah, so this is for him, and it's called The Reverence of Freedom. The rain falls from my lover's voice, trickles its rolling salt down the reverie of this faraway window. I see my vision as a prophecy beyond this new dawn, although I seem to be restless without the frame of his bones. So I prepare to stand and recite my fond languages of loss and of love before the concrete of a distant city that has long been painted by my dreams. I fall through the tears of paradise. They reflect only a panoramic view of how it feels to breathe in this holiness of love. The silence of patient tears may lavish from the vaults of our period, purely to dance upon the rooftops of these opulent cathedrals. Though I know that soon they'll fall, to form the ink residing in an ancient heart, the purpose to follow the etchings, to become the written word. Blessed waters of my musing now lament on the loneliness of luxury. In chambre portant, the quiet quarters of four corners filled with symphonic scales of impeccable isolation. And in this solitude, I begin to listen. Did you get that yet? As I hear the rain tap in unison with the rhythm of my lover's voice, I am reminded of the humility of love. How one must first be truly humane to the essence of their very nature, to give in to that secret surrender and to this graceful fall of faith. The matrimony, the promise, the unconditional vow to live together as one within this duality. He knows his rose has been torn, except she must wander with the world's whispers to follow the echo and south wind. The heart is but a staircase, and eternity adores. The essence of this life's incantation is still alive and it remains untamed. He blesses his rose with the reverence of freedom. For if a soul holds no home, why bind them with the bonds of apprehension? Understand that beauty will fade when passion becomes possession. Inconsiderate obsession, well, it knows no love, only the synthetic imitation of foreboding intimacy, projected into the sphere of a forbidding world. The pure heart will always see that forgotten past lives can only grow to know the totalitarian concept of time. But love, see, love could never be linear, especially when the heavens are far too expansive to fall into these imagined lines. Love is the energy that transcends cosmology of each burning ember of every fallen star. The accompaniment, the alignment of knowledge and all knowing that each road leads back to the soul which the heart endlessly desires. See, her flame is scorned yet unwavering, weaves timeless tapestries of cardinal constellations as a depiction of the ailment of his pain, holds the sea of his benevolent intuition, and is guided by fluid, zealous expression as his own domain deserves to finally be reclaimed. And so she gives our flame the offering of our gratitude, the gift of the orchestral celestial bodies harmonising in an ascended unison, soothing through her breaths, which exceeded from tired lungs, before completely exhaling into a sleeping descension. Thank you. With this one, it's, as I used to say, the album is me smash hit #1 Christmas smash hit of the summer. Yeah, what he said. What's your name? What's your name?
I'm just gonna say Cliff Richard.
Give it up for Cliff Richards. What a legend. This one is called A Couch Board. What's it called? A couch board. Can always sing.
A couch? A what?
A couch board. No, a couch board can always sing. It's been on a few months.
Couch bird.
A couch board. Couch board. John Couch.
Couch with a G, pal.
I can't hear, I'm deaf.
What are you from? It's been a pleasure. In a candleless city where that glimmer man dreams, I too long to lead a life that's my own choosing. Without no more cuts and no more bruising. And them shadows who hunt me. And just like the glimmer man, right to awaken before the sight of the rising sun, and I take a look at how far I've come. Sometimes I hang my head in silence. I dread the day. Beneath the hand of another is where I feel none. And his soul is distorted, is destroyed and is tied with by the masters who control these strings. And upon my clipped wings where whispers lay and whispers dream of rebirth and awakening. But a cage board can always sing. And my heart too is in this state of emergency. See, I keep my light switched off and my gas burning low, in fear who I've become, knocking at my front door. And that enemy lurks in between the shadows and drops the dread of a new day upon my shelter, my temple and my home. So tell me, how am I to live? And my life clearly isn't my own. I dream of a life that's beyond this unforgiving sea, where my teeth no longer grind in my sleep or weep upon a feather pillow, where I should be slumbering easily. No more guilt to carry for them lives that I've helped to rob. And no more trouble, this pain in my chest, chased by the hounds and the sounds of death, but I will not be bound to the pennies that are thrown at me for the hard work that puts me into the ground. So I see them porcelain, smiling, envious faces. They cannot hide their glazed intentions behind their clear and their obvious lenses, and with my senses they can swallow. My last thread is fucking broken. I will not wallow. For my final word it will be spoken, and I will follow the avenue away from the greed of them deceptional hands. Because if the glimmer man can extinguish the flame and illuminate the way towards a life that's his own choosing, then I may too. For my life, it's mine to choose. I've got nothing left to lose. But those chains that have binded me. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you. Look back here for it again one more time.